Alright you guys, this is going to be a video for a 2018 Nissan Rogue with a QR25 motor. It's going to be a 4-cylinder, and today we're going to do some general maintenance. First thing we're going to do is move over to this air filter and replace it. What you want to do is first grab these two clips, lift up a little bit, you should clip it on both sides, and then you're going to grab this clip and pull and remove this whole housing right here. And to get to the air filter, you're going to have one clip on the right and the other clip on the left. Just bring this down. Hold on, get this out. There you go. There's that. Now, do beware that this comes with a little tab right here, and this one in this way, so it's going to be at the bottom. So here's the tab, putting it at the bottom. There you go. I'm going to bring this over. And this is going to be just a little tedious, not that hard, but you're definitely going to want to line this with this edge right here. There you go. I'm gonna make sure it goes in right here. Perfect. Now for your cabin filter, you're going to want to get on your passenger side door and get underneath the glove box. Let me turn the light on real quick. And you're going to want to reach for this right here. Once you pull this out, it's going to expose your cabin filter. So go ahead and reach in there. And I like to just grab it, pull out. Oh, and it seems like this one's been ripped before, but I like to just pull out and down, and that will tend to get most of it out, and you just kind of start feeding the rest of it through. Oh wow, this cabin filter's seen better days for sure. Alright. Now I have this new cabin filter here. Airflow is distinguishing down this way, and for us, airflow travels this way. It goes from the front of the car through the filter and then into the car. So we're going to put this back in essentially the same way we took it out. Now do understand that this is going to be a little bit of a battle. You know, you're gonna have to push this in there, and you're gonna realize that the hole provided is kind of not big enough. It's okay, just kind of squeeze through it, and you'll be just fine. Now to begin with the oil change, what you're gonna want to do is remove the oil cap, and from here you're clear to go to lift your vehicle up, and we're going to do everything else at the bottom of the car. Now when you're underneath your vehicle, all you have to do is look over here for the oil drain plug, and with your 3/8 ratchet and 14mm socket, place it right here, and then just go ahead and remove it. There you go. I'm going to let this drain. Now as the car continues to drain, we're going to move over to the side of the oil filter, you know, the one closest to the tire. And you're going to be able to go through this flap. And through that flap you'll be able to see oil filter. So, it should be hand tight, might be a little too tight. You should be able to take it off with your hand. And just let that drain as well. Now a little side note here, if you can't remove your oil filter with your hand, you can buy these type of pliers or clamps, and you could also buy this specialized tool right here, both of which I will put in the description, so you guys can go ahead and buy that yourself if you cannot remove your oil filter. Alright, now that this has come to a slow drip, I'm just going to use my finger to get some oil and rub on the gasket of the oil filter. Let's just get this a little bit more. Perfect. And now, before you install this, you want to make sure that you wipe down this mounting plate up here, where that oil filter used to be. Using a rag, I'm just going to move over here and make sure that I clean this mounting plate well, provide clean contact with the new oil filter. And now you install the new filter. half turn after it feels a little snug, and it's good to go. Now do remember that you're supposed to replace this gasket on the oil drain plug. It looks something like that, and it should be provided to you when you buy a new oil filter. If I can get this to focus. Well, nonetheless, it should be a new crush washer right there. Please do not reuse the old ones. Alright, and now I just gotta tighten it a little bit. I like to get this a little snug and then just quarter turn past that. So put that 14mm socket back on there and just tighten up to a quarter of a turn. It's good to go. After wiping down any residue left over, you are clear to drop your vehicle and start adding oil. So after you've dropped your vehicle, all you have to do is place your funnel and add 4.9 quarts of 020, and that's going to finish your oil change. Now when you've completed your oil change, what you're going to want to do is reset your maintenance light. The way you're going to do this is by navigating through the menu using the cursor on your steering wheel and go over to settings. Now that we're in settings, we're going to want to go down to maintenance. And I've already done this, but all you have to do is hit OK for oil and filter, hit reset, and you'll hit yes. Go back.